welcome back to my channel. If you are not new, and if you are new, welcome to my channel. We are about to get hit with a hurricane. I'm looking at it out of my window right now. We are in the beginnings of what is about to be like a 2-day hurricane event. We have Hurricane Helene on her way here. She's in the Caribbean right now. She's making her way through the Gulf of Mexico on her way to the Panhandle of Florida. Thankfully for me, the projections are looking like she is going to miss us and we're just gonna get the outer bands. We're not really in the path of the eye. However, things can change at any moment. Like, it's really kind of freaky because we're gonna go to sleep thinking one thing and we'll wake up and we'll know more of the truth. But as of right now, it's looking gloomy. It's looking a little bit rainy, not super windy, but it was really nice, bright and beautiful all day today until about 20 minutes ago. It got like super dark all of a sudden. So I thought I would vlog my hurricane experience. I think I vlogged the hurricane that happened last year too. I think it was Hurricane Idalia or Ian, I can't remember. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, H, I. So are we going backwards? Anyway, I'm starting the hurricane vlog. It is Wednesday right now. The hurricane is supposed to hit tomorrow on Thursday at like 2 p.m. So I'm not really sure if Brady's gonna go to work tomorrow because he has to drive to work. We will probably lose power. We have a bunch of water that we bought for the last hurricane and we didn't end up losing power from that one. So my only real concern is like Brady's safety and then also me losing power and internet and not being able to work, which is like not that big of a deal in the grand scheme of things compared to what other people might be facing. Also, we are in a non-evacuation zone, so we should be good. There shouldn't be any storm surge near us. The storm surge around here is supposed to get up to like 8 feet potentially, I think, which is really scary. So we'll see if that actually happens. But hurricanes are kind of like gambling. Like, you really never know for sure what's gonna happen until it gets here. You always prepare for the worst case scenario, I guess. Hi guys, it's still Wednesday at 7 p.m. and we're driving downtown by the pier to see what the water looks like. It's about 24 hours before she's supposed to hit and everything looks extremely normal. And it's not super high. Might be a little bit high, but I don't think so. It's a little bit rocky, but I've seen worse on normal days. Okay, it's a little bit blustery over here, but nothing crazy. Just a normal stormy day. Today is the day of the hurricane. Let's do a little outside check before I go to the gym. I'm about to, it's like 8 o'clock, it's like 7:53 and I'm about to go to the gym before work. I don't know if I want to show you outside my apartment. I'll show you the sky. Nothing crazy. It's not too windy. It's not raining. Brady brought in all of our patio furniture last night. All right, you guys, I am back from the gym. I started working this morning already. It is 9:43 in the morning. So the hurricane, like the brunt of the hurricane isn't supposed to hit until like 2 p.m. ish, like later this afternoon. So it's gonna get worse as the day goes on and then hit a peak probably like tonight, this evening. If anything major were to happen, like us losing power or something, it won't happen until later today. But I will just share my thoughts so far. So it's really strange because I feel at least grateful at this point, and things can change, you know, rapidly with hurricanes, but I'm feeling grateful that the eye of the storm is missing us again. The eye of the storm is not projected to hit us as of right now. However, they are saying that this storm is like one of the largest storms in history. In width, it's like one of the largest. Like the entire storm is gonna fully, completely cover the state of Florida. So even though that we're not in the path of the eye, we're still gonna get those outer bands. And because we are east of where the hurricane is supposed to hit, we're also supposed to get like a huge impact rather than if we were on the west side, because of the way the storm is turning, it's pushing all that water down towards us. At least that's what I'm hearing. Additionally, we're lucky in the sense that when the hurricane is supposed to cross our path or like cross us in the Gulf, we are going to be at low tide. So the storm surge wouldn't be as devastating as it would have been if we were in high tide when the hurricane hit. I am just hearing that it's an ideal situation in that sense, that we at least will be in low tide. So yeah, at this point where I am, I'm in a non-evacuation zone, so I should be fine. The only things that they're like saying are very, very concerning are the storm surge, which is obviously when all the water from the ocean comes onto the land and floods everything. It's not going to be like a rain flood, and the wind isn't going to be that big of a question or of a concern. It's going to be the storm surge. I'm elevated enough that it won't affect my direct location, the surrounding streets and like area are probably going to be pretty heavily affected. I'm not really sure what that means in terms of like driving anywhere tomorrow or Saturday, or like what places are going to be open, like how much damage there's going to be to the beaches and things like that. So it's definitely really scary, but it's kind of just like a weird waiting game. I'm still kind of on edge because I'm like, with Hurricane Ian, it whipped into Fort Myers real quick at the end, so I don't really know. We will continue to monitor. Outside, it's looking basically the same as what I showed you this morning. It's like not raining. It's a little bit windy, like the palm trees are blowing, but it's like, I've seen worse wind from like normal storms. All right guys, checking in. It is 1:30. Brady's on his way home. He made it over the bridge just fine, so that's all good. However, it's almost like I'm a psychic because the forecast is drifting east, just slightly but consistently. The storm, if we're looking at a map of Florida, okay, like Florida's like this, at this point in time it's like kind of like over here, like I'm right here, the storm is like right here, so it's like a little bit southwest of us at this moment. It's gonna keep going up and up throughout the evening. Okay guys, she has arrived. Still have power, but it did flicker while I was on a work call. I got kicked off Wi-Fi for a second. Okay, this is kind of scary. It's 4:30 now. It is pouring rain. The wind is pushing the rain sideways. Let's look at the radar. I found this radar on Reddit that looks really good. It's like kind of directly parallel to us now. So it's 4:30. So we're gonna be in like the outside of it for like 5 or 6 more hours. It's just gonna get worse from here, but this is like the beginning, kind of. All right, you guys. Oh, it got foggy. Oh, these winds are no joke. Oh, they're no joke. Brady, I don't think I want to do this. Hey guys, sorry for my camera keeps fogging up from the humidity. We just ran into a guy who tried to go down to see the water as well, who said the closer you get, the stronger the wind gets. He said it almost knocked him off his feet. And I'm gonna be a little baby about it. Okay, so I came back to our street. Why do I feel like I'm in the apocalypse right now? Like I'm definitely overreacting. Anyways, that's what I was saying. It feels like I'm in the apocalypse. I can hear, it's loud. I think you can probably hear that. That's the wind.
It wasn't as bad as I was expecting. The water was just pretty much up at like, sea wall level. Like this is the seawall, the water's like right here and little waves were like crashing over it, but it wasn't like flooding the streets or anything like that.
And how was your journey with the wind?
It wasn't that bad.
As you can see, his hair was a little bit windblown.
We walked between that sort of created like a wind tunnel when I was walking through them. So when I was walking there, I was kind of like, I was trudging through it, and on the way back it was like giving me a boost. I thought it was going to be way worse over there.
It's a little while later. The hurricane is now north of us, still in the Gulf, but now it's more northern than Tampa. So now we know we're not going to take a direct hit unless it does some sort of little U-turn situation. So it's making its way up towards Tallahassee. It looks like it's going to be a little bit more east than they predicted it was going to be. It's very loud outside. Like I can hear the wind. We're getting tornado warnings now. It's not raining anymore. So it really is just windy and the storm surge that will peak at midnight, I believe I read. I've been on Reddit a lot, like reading where there are power outages. People are starting to lose power. People are posting a lot of photos of their homes that are getting flooded, which is really sad. It's only gonna get worse for like the next 4, 5, 6 hours. We are watching the Thursday night football game. Thankfully, we still have power. I'm not so confident that we will maintain power. I think it'll probably go out maybe when we're sleeping. We've had a couple of flickers. There are rumors on Reddit that they might have to turn off the water plant, like the entire like water system for the city. They might have to turn that off if the storm surge reaches above 7 feet at the plant facility. They also said that it takes a minimum of 2 days to reboot the water plant thing. That means potentially we could be out of showering, brushing our teeth, flushing the toilet. Some creature comforts we'd have to go without, which is okay. That's the update. Good morning. I woke up feeling a little emotional today. It is Friday at like 7:30 and the hurricane is like fully passed at this point. I've just seen like a lot of videos showing how devastating these storm surges were around here. I'm like shocked we have power this morning. Like we have power, we have water, we have like everything. No, it's almost like I wouldn't know that anything happened, honestly, even looking at my window. Like There's like some trees or like branches in the road, but like barely anything. But then like you go a couple blocks one way or the other and there's just like people's homes are just like full of water. I think I'm gonna go on a walk in a little bit down towards the water to see like what happened. It's just hard seeing like the places that you like go all the time and that you love that are just like destroyed by this. And the beaches are just like completely underwater, like the beach towns and the barrier islands and stuff. It's so weird going through like a natural disaster because like there's literally nothing you can do to stop it except for leave, you know? Like Mother Nature is not playing when she doesn't want to play. Tampa Bay has never really taken a direct hit. There's like this legend, if you don't know, that like there are like Indian burial grounds and people around here say that like they have been protecting us from hurricanes for like hundreds of years. The amount of hurricanes that pass our way, like it is kind of weird we haven't gotten like, you know, a direct hit. I guess I'm gonna go try to take a walk down to the water and see what's going on. Okay, we're downtown right now by the pier and by the water, and so far not seeing any like real damage, just like debris everywhere. This is the pier. We've blocked it off.
This is Saturday afternoon. There is a chance of rain, but it's not one.
Okay, there's definitely a dolphin over here. There's two. This cigar bar sign. And their canopy looks to be falling as well. Oh gosh. Yikes. Hey guys, it is the next day. Really quick intro because we're about to go into the grocery store. It's September 28th, which is also mine and Brady's 5th anniversary today. But before we celebrate our anniversary, we're gonna go get some supplies to donate. It would just like make me feel a little bit better if we contributed to our community before we celebrate like nothing ever happened. So yeah, we're gonna go get some supplies and then we're going to drop them off a couple minutes away, and then we're gonna go to Tampa to check out what's going on there. So far we got diced fruit, canned soup. Okay, we got a good amount of stuff. We got paper towels, toilet paper. Oh, my camera's fogging. Lots of non-perishable foods like canned items, granola bars. We got a bag of pet food, some cleaning spray, lots of bread. We made it to the donation place. I literally want to cry again, but we're gonna go give them our donations right now. We are in Tampa on the Riverwalk, looking around, and everything here seems okay so far. We are in like the richest part of the city right now, so like that's probably why, but there are some, you know, caution signs. A couple of things look a little knocked around, like some of these boats over here, but otherwise it's kind of weird. It's like it never happened.
Feel this?
We're at the spot Brady and I got engaged and we're recreating it.
Well, it's upside down.
Oh. This is the spot on our 5th anniversary. How cute. It is now 8:30. Brady and I are about to leave for our anniversary dinner, and I think this is the end of our hurricane vlog. From what I can tell and from what I've seen in the areas we've been through today and yesterday, Florida, Pinellas County, Hillsborough County are moving forward, have seemingly been recovering pretty well considering what happened. The beaches are a different story. There still is no public access to the beaches. I think at this point only business owners and residents can go across into the barrier islands. That's going to be a long-term project that will have impact for months, if not years to come. Brady and I are going to dinner. Thank you guys so much for watching. I do want to emphasize once again how grateful and lucky we are to be able to live here and not have felt any major impacts from this. Of course, we are thinking of everyone in our community who have had some devastating impacts, or impacts at all, because it is very tough to prepare for something like this. So anyway, that is that. Thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed somewhat. maybe it was informational, I don't know, it was kind of depressing, but thank you for watching and I will see you next time. Bye!